Welcome back to the channel, boys. Fablinski's coming at your neck with this 100 recovery, 100 discipline Warlock build. Now this build is strictly a pure healer build. As you can see, we got Lumina right here. We're on Well of Radiance, and then we got STARFIRE protocol. We're gonna get double of the fusion rifle grenades. So go ahead and get it. We're gonna have double healing nades too. So let's go ahead and break it down. So obviously we're on Well of Radiance, which is this tree right here, and we got the fusion nades. There's not much to speak about right here. You guys already know what Well of Radiance is about. The reason I'm using double fusion, or using fusions I should say, is because STARFIRE protocol gives you 2 fusion grenades. So other than that, I would be rocking solar grenades, but I want to take advantage of that, so I need to use double fusions. As for my loadout, we're rocking Lumina, because when you do heal somebody with this gun, it does proc Benevolent Dawn, which is going to add to my ability spam for this build. We got Adored, and we got Outrageous Fortune because we need arc and we need solar, and I like using grenade launchers and I like using snipers, so let's go. These is actually really good. I forgot about Adored. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm pretty excited to bust it out here. Now as for my stats, we got 32 mobility, we got 38 resilience, we got 101 recovery, and we got 103 discipline. This is going to allow me to spam my rift, and this is going to allow me to spam my nade, and this is going to work hand in hand, because if I heal somebody with my healing nade, then my rift comes back, and if I heal somebody with my rift, my grenade comes back, and then plus I'm using Lumina. So all these 3 things right here are going to tie in so nicely together. It's going to be the ultimate healer spam build. I'm going to use regular grenades or healing grenades, whatever I want to do really. We got 25 intellect and we got 33 strength. So let's go ahead and start with the helmet. We got a minor recovery mod. We got grenade launcher ammo finder, and we got hand cannon targeting. I wanted to put sniper ammo finder here, but I wasn't able to. I didn't have enough mod slots. I literally have this maxed out. I have it masterworked, so we're using a hand cannon, so I might as well just throw it on there. And then we got firepower. You guys already know what it does, but I have a couple stacks of this mod right here. On my arms, we got a minor discipline mod. We got unstoppable hand cannon. I'm using Lumina, and there's unstoppable champs. There's only like 2 or 3 in the whole entire Nightfall, so I figured I'd throw it on. Hand cannon loader, and we got another firepower mod. And for my chest piece, which is actually my exotic piece of choice, we're rocking STARFIRE protocol. Now the perk that comes on is fusion harness. Fusion grenades have an additional charge and recharge for empowered weapon damage. Fusion grenade kills grant rift energy. So if I wanted to just use regular grenades, it would also benefit me, because then I get my rift back, which would then allow me to get my grenades back. So this works very nicely with this build, and I actually really like it because this turns it into an ability spam, and anything that's ability spam I find very fun. We're also rocking a recovery mod, double concussive dampening, which I highly recommend for this week's Nightfall, because there is a ton of knights and they have the boomer gun thing, so this will reduce the damage from that. And then we got precision charge, become charged with light by rapidly defeating combatants with precision kills from bows, hand cannons, and scout rifles. It does take away from my strength, but that's fine with me. Honestly, I have 100 recovery and 100 discipline. On my legs, we're rocking a minor discipline mod. We got grenade launcher scavenger, sniper ammo scavenger, and we got another firepower mod. That's 3 firepower mods, so whenever I use my grenade, I'm gonna get essentially like half of it back. So it works really nicely because I literally can use 3 grenades. If I have some stacks of charge of light and I use both my grenades, I have another one because it's half and then half, and that adds another one. So it's like having 3 grenade charges with this build, as long as you are in charge with light. And on my Warlock bond, we got a discipline mod. We have double bomber mod, so whenever I do cast my rift ability, I get a nice chunk of grenade energy back, which will then allow me to also use my grenades more often, using healing grenades, regular grenades, whatever it is. And then we got taking charge, become charged with light by picking up an orb of power. And here is my Warlock fashion. I've usually done like dark purple, like black and purple, or gray and purple, or something like that, or just all purple. But I went with white and purple this time. I think it looks really nice, honestly. This is the nicest I can make it look. STARFIRE protocol is an interesting looking exotic, so I thought it made it look pretty good. And let me know what you guys think. Shaders will be in the description below. So as many of you guys know, I do not like running Warlock. I don't like using Well of Radiance. I think it is extremely boring to use in its base form, but this build unlocks its true potential. Well, in one way. I think there's a lot of ways to make it more valuable, like a Phoenix protocol and so on. But with STARFIRE protocol, I get the 2 grenades plus Lumina, plus having 100 recovery, 100 discipline. It turns this regular just healer based subclass into an ability spam like build, and I can spam fusion grenades like regular if I need solar damage. I can spam my wells, I can spam healing nades. Lumina is really fun to use. You can heal people, it's like pretty much a walking weapons of light. So if I was to ever have to use a healer build, this is probably what I would break out. I have made something similar to this in the past, but this is like 2.0 version. I'm gonna go back and kind of, update some of my builds. I know some of them are kind of outdated and stuff. So there's gonna be like a little bit of a trend. It's not gonna happen all the time, but there is a couple builds that I think could have been better. And now that I have a better understanding of build crafting and what works with what, And there's some more mods I have and stuff. I think I'm gonna go back and try and revisit some of them, but for this build specifically, I think I might have to break it out whenever I am forced to use Warlock. I have a clanmate that loves it. It's his favorite thing to use, so I really don't have to worry about it that much. But if I ever have to, this is what I'm going to use. I'm typically on stasis, as you guys know. But you know, this is actually kind of fun, you know, using the healing nades, being able to spam fusion grenades and stuff like that. It's a fun build. My only problem with it is that I am very inexperienced with this subclass. There was a lot of times where I would see my teammate going and I didn't know when to throw the healing nade or how far to throw it and stuff like that, or I kept forgetting to use my lumina because I hardly ever use it. So if I was just to play with it more, I would have been way more effective with it. But that's just me. That's just my inexperience with Well of Radiance subclass and all that. I didn't know really when to pop my well or anything like that. I kind of did it when I thought was best. Maybe there were some other situations I could have used it in, but again, that's just my inexperience with this subclass. If you are very good with Well of Radiance, or if you like using Well of Radiance, this is probably a very fun build for you because it's ability spam. And Well of Radiance, you know, it's kind of, you don't really have the tools to do as much ad clear as something like Stasis or Void Walker or something like that, or Arc. Middle Tree Arc is really good. So this will kind of open it up for you if you like to play just a little bit more aggressive, because you don't have to save your grenades for the heal. You can use them for regular fusion grenades, get your rift back, pop your rift down, get another grenade, and you have firepower and lumina. So there's a lot of things working to get your abilities back. So this kind of turns your basic Well of Radiance subclass into an ability spam class. So all my Well of Radiance players out there, go ahead and give this build a try. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoy. But if you guys like this content, please like, subscribe, and share. It truly helps me out a lot. You can also check out my other videos, links are in the description below. I have a lot of crazy builds, so go ahead and check that out. And you might as well follow my social media. I have a Twitter and an Instagram, both at fat_balloonskis. But with all that being said, deuces.